happy Blur's Day. Thanks for dropping in this evening or morning, wherever you're at in the world. We're playing a very chill game called Shapes.io this evening. This is a sponsored segment for them. We had played this once before a couple months back, and it was really, I liked it. It's a resource optimization game, but kind of a process optimization game. In fact, after I had played a couple hours of it, Christy ended up picking it up and just playing a ton of it. And they asked me if I wanted to do another segment. I was like, yeah, it was sweet last time. So the game definitely has some inspiration from the kind of staple title Factorio, but I actually found myself personally liking this more than Factorio because it kind of doesn't make you get caught up in some of the tedious parts of the resource management of that game, and you just get to focus purely on process optimization, which I think is the more interesting problem to be solving. So you have, this is our thing that we deliver shapes into in the middle here, and the world is kind of ever expanding all around with different shapes and colors for those shapes as you zoom in and zoom out. And the goal is basically to acquire whatever your goal is to level up your thing in the middle, as well as rank up. Where is it? Missing on. Maybe it doesn't show me the rank up yet because I just started a new game. So the basic process is you put these extractors down, and then they pump out whatever you're getting out of this thing, and then you draw belts. And then you start delivering circles into the thing in the middle. The tutorial over here reminds us this is not an idle game. You can build more extractors and things to make them go quicker. So if we wanted to get this going faster, we could set up another one of these. Evening, Can's right. Evening, Cody. Evening, Dauber. I think if I put more in order like this, it pumps them out faster. Let's see if that's correct. Does this result in faster than these other ones if I stack them up in the middle? It doesn't look like it. Stacking them like that doesn't work. Okay. My wife is in chat. Oh, that's a trash can. How do I delete things again? Right click. So you'll get it later. Okay. So you'll see we continue collecting these circles as they go in, but now for this level we need to cut things up, and we got a cutter tool down here. So if I put a cutter tool here, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kians. This will start cutting the circles in half as they come out. And you can see we get circles out of the other half here as well. So I think I'd like to actually delete this one, and then we can put another cutter here. Although I guess this technically stops producing the gray circles. This level gave you no reward, but the next one will. Better not to destroy your existing factory. You'll need those shapes later to unlock upgrades. There's the upgrades. Shapes you produce can be used to unlock upgrades. Don't destroy your old factories. The upgrade tab can be found at the top right corner of the screen. Alright, so this here, I'm going to need to start extracting some circles again, because our belts, distributors, and tunnels get faster once we collect all of these. If we start collecting squares, our extraction goes faster. If we collect stars, cutting, rotating, and stacking goes faster. Yeah, at some point we'll probably want to zoom out. So for this level, we want squares. We want 100 of them. If you hold shift, it places multiple extractors. Okay. We need to get to 100 here. Eventually, you get a tool to join the belts up. So we can make this cleaner eventually. Here, I need actual circles, so let me get rid of this cutter here, huh? Can a conveyor run into another? Yeah, eventually. Okay, so this is it. The multifunctional balancer, it can be used to build bigger factories by splitting or merging items onto multiple belts. So this is kind of how you start to, while you don't have faster extraction speed, we can, for example, if I put this here, I can put this out and then put this here, so these go in over here, right? And actually, if I wanted to, we could like do this and put this here, and then we could like put this one here with this out, and they kind of pass these over, so this will get filled up here really quick. So you'll see like a constant flow coming out of here. For level 4, we need to get half squares, specifically right halves of squares. I have an upgrade here. Make my belts faster. We need bottom halves of circles here. Our extraction's gonna upgrade here in a minute. I'm gonna let these squares upgrade really quick to get extraction speed to 2x, and then I think I'm going to I don't think you have the correct tools to get bottom halves yet. We do not, yeah. So we'll get, we'll unlock, it says we'll unlock the ability to rotate things here in a minute after we get these. So we need to, how's the best way to approach this? There are squares over here, so I'm gonna build my square cutting over here and kind of pipe them in, I think. So we can do this with that, and then I want to cut this. And you can see these are getting stuck on. The cutter's kind of slow here. And actually, because of the speed of the cutter, we don't get faster cutting until we start collecting whatever this shape is. Is that a shape on the map? I could start piping those in from over here. What's the... Yes, I knew there was a button to do draw the whole way. Can I run right through there? Oh, I can. Nice. And you can see with how fast this is coming out of here, for example, if I want to get more of these going in, I can put one of these here so we can start trying to fill the conveyor belt up all the way. I can pin some of these over here, right? And this is almost solidly pumping up into here. Let's just get them stacking up as much as possible. Yeah, just about. A little bit of a delay. That's pretty good. See them pumping up there. These squares are kind of slow going. I guess I could have done more of these, but I was like just letting those build up while we were playing with these over here. I could maybe get one more set into here. I just need 1,000 of these to level them up, so it takes a little bit. Now are we at maximum output? Looks like it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to fill the conveyor belt at the moment. These squares are slow going. And we can merge them and then merge them. The rotator has been unlocked. It rotates shapes clockwise by 90 degrees. So that will let us acquire things like circles like that. So we've got left and right circles here. I need bottom circles for this collect and upgrade. I need top circles for this. So if I put this in here and this in here, I probably want to do some spreading out. So one of the things you want to do as you get later into the game is, you see how I have this like fully pumping this one conveyor belt all the way in here, whereas like these squares are real sloppy, taking up all these belts and they're barely using efficiency. I probably want, to grab like this area and delete it. and reset up my circles to come in on one conveyor belt like that. I probably don't want to build it right on top there. I want to like set it up like this and then run them in on one conveyor belt coming in. So I need to collect full circles, kind of. I'm overfilled on those. I need to collect bottom circles and top circles for the time being. Let's do that for now. I need to take these out. I need to cut them. How does this game work? So you basically have these goals of your level shape that you're working towards, as well as things here that upgrade your output as you're going. And there are different areas that have various resources, either shapes or colors, and you're looking to optimize your ability to get output from those to meet the requirements that you're looking to get. So you have different tools to cut shapes or rotate them or flip them around. And your conveyor belts move so quickly based on what your upgrades look like or how quickly your cutters can work, for example. So, for example, I need circles that are top half and bottom half specifically, so when they cut, they get cut down the middle. So these tools rotate them, so when they come out of the top up here, they are top halves and bottom halves. And then my cutters, I don't believe will fill these conveyors all on their own currently, so I can merge these together into one conveyor line. Ginger Cakes, thanks for the 39 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you're at. Staying safe out there. And then this thing here in the middle is our input. So you can have up to your limited on your total number of inputs. So ideally you want to maximize it. So like for example, this is super efficient up here. This has the conveyor belt packed as much as possible. Whereas like all of these other ones here really aren't particularly efficient, right? Because the speed at which my cutter tool goes limits how quickly I can pack things onto this conveyor belt. And upgrade finish. So this will improve that a little bit. This makes my cutting, rotating, and stacking go twice as fast. So my cutting will get a little bit quicker here, and you can see we're getting a little bit. Sometimes it is weird with the Prime and you have to wait like an hour, JSims. It like doesn't let you resub immediately as soon as it falls off, which is annoying. Yeah, this sounded just really like chill game. It's like one where you can like use brain power to like think about optimization, but the one thing I really enjoy about it is the fact that like you don't have to minimize or maximize like conveyor belt spending, for example. So there's other games that are similar to this where they make you micromanage resources in addition to trying to optimize your processes, and I find those games get kind of tedious, and this one is a little bit more relaxed in that perspective because the only thing I'm worrying about minimizing and maximizing is the shapes, and the shapes get kind of crazy with colors and stuff eventually as well, so there's plenty to do with that in that respect. So in order to fill this conveyor belt here, I'm going to build basically a second copy of what I have set up here already. Which is to say I'm going to go ahead and do a cutter into a second branch, into two rotators, into a merge. And then I can do this over and then merge them again. And you can see that looks pretty efficient here. We'll see how it looks when these are no longer backed up. You can see we've got two of our belts in, running at really good efficiency. And we're almost at level 5 now. You can see how quickly this goes up Once we have pretty efficient, looks like we're not, once the backup finished here, we're not quite efficient. We're pretty close, right? Like there's a little bit of a gap here in between. A tunnel has been unlocked. You can tunnel items through belts and buildings with it. Sounds good. Okay, and now we need a different circle shape. We need just top right corners. Okay, so how do we want to accomplish top right corners? There's a few different ways we could tackle it. I'm gonna start by cutting. And then we get these shapes out of here. And then I can technically cut these again, right? So if I cut this again, I end up... No, that doesn't do anything, huh? Because it's cutting it in the same direction. I need to rotate them and then cut them. Is what needs to happen. So if I do this and then cut it, what kind of shape do I get out of these? Okay, so this is giving, okay, so I needed to rotate it. So those are rotated, so then I can put a cutter here. I need to put this down more though, so that way I can have room for this belt to get out. So we technically only need top right corners for what we're looking to do, but we also need, we might need the other ones eventually. Like there's other shapes that like require that. So I might just merge, like keep this going on here, so I can merge. If I merge these onto here, and then I can merge these onto here, and then I can merge these onto here. And then we can run this straight on up. And we'll see these are backed up a little bit. So like when you start doing it, you have to like wait a second for like it to put the throughput through to see exactly how efficient your belt's going to be. Because these will be backed up a little bit and they'll catch back up essentially. So we're still collecting circle bottoms. We're gonna need to upgrade belt speed at some point. And like here, look, we're gonna want to keep collecting these. We're gonna need 4,000 of these at some point to upgrade these here. Which is why I kind of pull back and build them and try and run them in as efficiently as possible, because you want to keep collecting the shapes you start collecting. So like, this is an efficient belt, this is an efficient belt, this is looking like an efficient belt. I probably want to kill these squares that I've collected so far and pull those back out and run them in more efficiently. So that way these belts aren't spewing belt value like this. Because eventually as we get higher up, we're gonna want to have every belt coming in basically as packed as possible, because we only have the, 16 inputs into the center. I might even want to build a second apparatus like this, to try and collect these faster, because that's pretty slow going. So what this is: cut, rotate, rotate, cut, rejoin. Evening, Logan. So I could, and you can see this finally unbacked itself up there. Hey, evening, Sluggleberry. Yeah, it was a good one last time we played it, and Christy played a ton of it after I did the sponsor segment. She really liked it too. I could rotate these, but we might, for an upgrade down the line, need these other circle corners. So there's some benefit in not just like narrowing yourself down into only having one type of thing, basically. If that makes sense. So let's go join these up. And then join up, and then join up. And then we can send this up to the top. We got that handy dandy teleporter here. So we can go in here, out here. And then run this straight on up. I need to rotate some of those. So I was leaving all 4 corners just in case we need the other corners down the line, because there's lots of random shapes you need in here. Do you think we don't need the other ones and it's worth rotating out of them? I was gonna collect the other 3 corners just in case something pops up in here needing them, because you basically need a good range of shapes, it feels like. Because even ones you don't see now, like once these upgraded tier, like a higher level on here in the middle. I mean, we're almost there at this point. I set up while I was setting up the second one. The first one was still collecting. All right, I'll double up. I'll increase here. Okay, we'll double up those. Chat's probably right. We'll no longer need top rights. Maybe. I mean, a lot of the times you keep going. Okay, so we unlocked the painter. So now we need specifically red circles. So you want to find an area that has red and circles together and set up a red circle shop, probably. Hey, Mike the Knight, thanks for the 38 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I guess I need 4K top right circles. Maybe I should turn all those other ones into top right circles with rotators. Maybe chat's correct. Maybe chat's correct. Scarier words never spoken. Alright, so now, and this is one, so now my belts are moving quicker, so you can see my ones that had previously been efficient are going to stop being as efficient because the belt speed's gone up now. Hey, evening, Logan. Thanks for 38 months, Mike. Hope you're staying safe out there wherever you're at in the world. So we have a level up challenge here, and then we also have different challenges in here that we're working towards as we go. That one's going up real quick now. Alright, so red circles. Let's try and zoom out and see where do we want to build our red circle mine at. There's circles in red over here relatively close to each other. So painter. Is there a way to flip this the side the paint goes in on? Press T. There was a button I was forgetting. Okay, so paint goes in, circles go in. And you can see our painter is incredibly slow here to start. Our painter mixing and painting. Mixing and painting needs blue half squares. So maybe I should set those up sometime soon. And you can see how backed up these are from that. Okay, so I need to set up a few. I need to set up a few of those to get 800 of those rolling really quickly. Best way to do this. So we can pop this out, tunnel through there. Merge these up. Yeah, I could run multiple painters off of the same extractor too. Could be a good way to do it. It's actually probably a pretty good idea. So I can put this here. Then I can put so that's spitting them out here too now. I got upgrade ready. Cutting, rotating, stacking. All right. So some of the shapes get real intense for the tier 2s and tier 3s as you get in. And, solving the problems of figuring out how you're optimizing is really easy at first, so that it gets more process intensive as you go out. Which is why we probably want to build further and further away, so that way we can build more complex creation tools. And then ideally, again, we want to be as efficiently as possible, so you like even go back and like minimize and maximize some of these things better as they speed up. Another decision I make here, so like how I want to invest my time. I could spend more time making red circles faster, but there could also be value in like, well, do I just like go set up blue half squares somewhere? So that way eventually my mixing and painting gets faster, because like if I upgrade mixing and painting, this here all automatically becomes more efficient than what it already is, right? Kind of want, if I do this, and I get rid of this, I can run another, we'll get 4 going here. Oh, I'm kind of stuck if I do this like this, right? If I put a painter here. I could put this like this. This isn't pretty, but it's going to be functional. Putting the painter side by side with paint feeds on optimate sides is a good way to optimize space. Yeah, it's probably true. So I've got 4 things feeding into here basically now. Hey, thanks for the 28 months, Jay Sims. I appreciate you hanging out for that. Have a good night. Need to start collecting purple circles at some point too. My extraction's gonna get faster here in a minute. I think I'm gonna set up blue half squares to upgrade painting and mixing instead of optimizing that more. So where are blue squares? They're over here. So Snuggle Bear recommended putting the painter side by side with the paint feeds. Put the painter side by side with paint feeds on opposite sides is a good way to optimize space. So if we do this, I think I can feed 2 out of 1 extractor like this. What if I do like 1 painter and then like another painter here? So I need to get squares into the back side of these. think I can tunnel right out of here. Create a repeatable pattern. Yeah. And then what I'm looking for here is side. So I probably need to... Maybe I shouldn't have put these right next to each other just yet. I should probably put the cutter in. And I think it's finally time to kiss these goodbye here in the middle. They were pretty inefficient. Do I need any just regular squares for anything? I'm 9,500 regular squares over what I need here. So we're going to ignore regular squares for the time being. Okay, yeah, we can ignore those for now. I actually need just regular circles here. I need regular circles and... I need regular circles and pink circles for this one. And we're collecting circle bottoms still. So I think I probably want to get those going. And we've got blue things pumping in now, although we're not terribly efficient on the blues. I could stand to rotate some of them before we merge. Yeah, that's a good thought. So I only need 1/2, right? And which half do I need? So this one needs a rotation, and this one needs a rotation. It'll need 2 rotations actually, right? Because I gotta flip it all the way around. So now these are all blue squares like I want. Okay, so we've got red circles pumping in. We've got blue square halves going for this. Your playthrough for Baldur's Gate 3 was great. I had episode 1 all day. I'll be catching up this weekend. Looking forward to Tuesday's stream. Hey, thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. I posted the, speaking of, I posted the preliminary results for the voting that subs had done so far, and it looks like Baldur's Gate 3 will be one of the games we get back to next week. Looks like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Hades, and Baldur's Gate 3 are going to edge out Horizon Zero Dawn and Morrowind for the games people picked that they wanted to play. And if you're a sub and you didn't vote, I'm going to be sending this out every week. You can still do it. If you like either of these games, you want to help them catch back up, there's a link in the subscribers Discord server for people to vote on what variety games we do more playthroughs of next week. There were five different choices this week. Yeah, we did the democratic thing and let people rank their things. Yeah, it's not surprising that the older game got edged out by newer titles, right? All right, what was I doing? We're doing regular circles and purple circles. Where is their purple paint? Oh, can I not get purple yet? Do I have to get, is there a tool that you get for mixing blue and red? Is that a thing? I feel like I remember that being a thing. Level complete. You now have unlocked a variant of the rotator. It allows you to rotate counterclockwise. Fancy. Oh, and hey, would you look at that? The next thing we want is blue half squares. Alright, and this is nowhere near efficient here, so I think with that in mind, I'm gonna build another one of these contraptions here and link them in. Yeah, it looks like Hades, Baldur's Gate 3, and what's it called? Hades, Baldur's Gate 3, and Zelda will be the returns for next week. Unless a bunch more votes get cast and it really changes things. Remember, a few tier 3 subs can skew things because tier 3s are weighted higher. We've had 358 votes so far. I'm also interested to see how many total votes get cast too, because that's kind of okay metric of sub engagement in terms of variety stuff. I also weighted, so I weighted tier 2 and tier 3 subs higher in voting, but then I also weighted people's first choices higher than their third choice, for example. Because that seemed like it made sense to do. Alright, so I want 2 painters. Yeah, Hades was sweet. Actually, maybe I want these down here by the squares. Let's drag this way. And then I want to split this off into 2. This is not the most efficient thing in the world, but it's functional. Wait, I can just jump it just directly across, right? And then we pump these out, and I need to cut them. Hey, Wee McGee. Thanks for the 26 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So I want to cut these, and then I need to double rotate the bottom one. That's what I need to do, and then we can merge these onto here. Look at that. I remember to hold shift that time too. Look at this model of efficiency, chat. Okay, so merge this, and then we run this straight on up here and merge it onto this belt. I appreciate that, Weave. Hope you're staying safe out there. And then we'll see where we end up at once the backup is finished, but we're getting a little bit more efficiency out of this total belt. So the concept of what we're doing is very straightforward, Logan. So we basically have a goal of a type of shape we're looking to collect, and then there's a map with different colors of paint and shapes spread out across it, and using tools that cut and paint things, you create the shapes and the colors that you want them to be and feed them into this conveyor belt in the middle, basically. And you can see as we get, you can see one of your limiting factors in this game is how many inputs total you have. So as you expand more and become as efficient as possible, one of the things you look to do is have the conveyor belts be maximized and how quickly they put things in. Your different things like your belts, your extractors, your cutters, and your painters have speeds on them though based on how upgraded they are. So you'll notice in my things going in here so far, my slowest conveyor belts are my things that involve painted items. So one of the things I really want to collect here is 1,500 blue half squares, because once I meet that requirement, I'll be able to upgrade my mixing and painting speed to 3x, which we've got a pretty steady flow of those going in here right now. And I could set up a third setup to create these blue half squares, but once I hit this threshold, this is gonna go ahead and speed up pretty quickly. So I think that's fine. I think we're just gonna chill for a minute and wait for this belt to collect 500 more of them. We're gonna meet our level up requirement here. Sweet, and now we've got a mixer has been unlocked, combines two colors using additive blending. Is there a way to build up things or to pay? Is there a resource to use up to build things or to pay for upgrades? So the shapes that you're collecting are basically the resources that you use. So one of the things I really like about the game is that you don't have to minimize and maximize additional resources to like build conveyor belts and cutters and stuff like that. So optimizing rate in is basically the thing you're looking to target to do. So for example, now we have a paint mixer, so I needed purple circles anyways for this. There's a tool later that lets you copy and paste things you've already built. Yeah, so getting them super maximized so you can copy and paste efficiently seems really useful. So I need purple circles. Am I still going to host magic tournaments? I am not planning to do anything magic related this month. I'm going to be reassessing my future of my magic content later this month as we head into November. If you're a Twitch sub who would like to see magic stuff return, keep an eye out for the October sub survey, which I'm going to send out around the middle of the month, probably about a week from now. And it's going to have a very pointed question: do you want magic content to return, basically, on it? Alright, so we've got circle along with red and blue paint up here. So setting up a purple circle shop up here sounds like a good goal. Let's make purple the start, I think is what we're gonna do. All right, let's set these up here. Set up a couple maybe and see how many we can feed. So we'll split this. We'll send one down here and we'll send the next down here. And then we can send this over this way. And split it send one directly down. And then the next we can do this with the teleporter. The tunnel. And now I've got 2 forms of purple out. So now I need to combine these with painters for circles. Do we not need that kind of throughput? Because my mixers are basically always going to be slower than these things, right? You can make the machines much smaller by bringing the inputs from the sides instead of on the head like you are doing. Yeah, very, very chill, relaxing game, Intense Genius. Which is another one of those things. You're someone that's super into optimization, similar to how I often do We Play Card Game, my We Play Card Games for Fun speech. I am certain that you could optimize things better than I'm optimizing them here. We're not the try-harding, we're not try-harding our shapes as hard as we could. That is definitely the case. What have I walked in on? It is a process optimization game called Shapes, which you can find on Steam now. It's like a long-term version of Space Chem. I don't know what Space Chem is. It's not a reference with which I am familiar. So then, now that I have successfully created the purple circles here, now we want to take this and we need to get said purple circles to our extractor in the middle here. Yeah, this is the in-game soundtrack. So we can look here as we build up, and you can see again, I'm gonna want a lot of these purple circles, I think. We need 15,000 purple circles to get this upgrade eventually. We only need 1,400 for the to get to the next level here, but eventually to get our belts and tunnels going faster, we need 15,000 of them. There's a speed run of this game that gets to level 8 in half an hour, and that seems... Yeah, speed running levels on this seems like it would be really interesting. That would get really into the nitty-gritty of, like, gosh, the APM. We need 5 more gray circles at some point, yeah, but I think we need enough purple circles, then I probably want to set up something to maximize my output here. Although it actually looks like my blue isn't quite keeping up. Oh, you know what? You know what happened? Wait, was that what happened? Okay, now the red's running out. Yeah, I probably should have given each of these their own extractor to begin with instead of splitting them up. Someone asked me in chat why I was doing that. And I just assumed we weren't going to bottleneck on speed, but we are actually bottlenecking on speed. That's fine, we'll fix it. We'll join them and then resplit them. It'll be fine. It actually makes it kind of simpler for down the line, right? Because we can just go, how far can these tunnels go? Can I technically... Okay, not far is the answer. Got it. Five spaces. Got it. I had a brief thought there for a moment, like, why aren't we just teleporting everywhere? But 5 spaces is the answer. Put a painter here. Whoops. Sorry. Those are the wrong direction. Alright, what other upgrades we're looking at here? So these are working up. For faster extraction, I should probably start working on this here. I need 20,000 of these in blue. I guess I could work on optimizing purple more. I could probably put another thing into the mix here and still be maximizing this conveyor belt speed. Let's do that real quick. FYI, I would mark the pinwheel shapes on the map since you use them a lot and there are often not very many locations where they are. It's good to know. Okay, so these two need to go into this thing to get mixed up. I need purple. And we can put that there, and we can put this into here. And then how close to maximum belt efficiency are we now? We're getting close. If I put one more combination in here, we might get there. Is this a shape that exists, or is this something I have to cut up and make? It exists. I actually might have to make it. I think I have to make that one. Chat seems split. Does this exist naturally, or do I have to construct it? There are halves and you cut and recombine. Yeah, I thought it was halves. Yeah, I know this one exists. I was thinking I want to upgrade my mixing and painting, and I need these in red if I want to do that. Tino, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate. Oh, that's the wrong window. Let's lock that one. Thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Everybody, a good one wherever you're at. Maybe I do these real quick first. I need to mix teal. Teal's green and blue, I suppose. Yeah, that I know this shape exists. Let's find one of these. I saw one, I swear. That's it, right? That one right there. That's the winner. It's even got blue and green by it already. Look at that, chat. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. Speaking of lucky news, I mentioned on stream my kids' schools are going back to, or my kid's school is going back to, you've unlocked the compact variant of the balancer. It accepts 2 inputs and merges them into one. Ooh, fancy. Oh, and look, that's the next thing we need are these. We're ahead of the curve, chat. My kids' schools are resuming some in-person learning next week because that's not a terrible idea. But anywho, they kept a full remote option, and apparently 25% of parents in the district elected for the full remote option for their children, and not one but both of my children's teachers ended up remaining as remote teachers, so neither of them will have to learn a new teacher, which is great. The school you work at is about 25% remote. Okay. Yeah, we were expecting both of them to get new ones. Like, obviously some would be there, and statistically we expected the full remote to be fewer people, so we're like, yeah, super lucky and happy that it ended up being the case that both of them got to keep their teachers. And sometimes being lucky professionally is good, I suppose. Comes in handy. How do I want to position this? So Sunshine, thanks for the 22 months. Welcome back. Panda, thanks for the 28 months of Prime. Oh, you know what? I forgot to clip that one. It's in whatever is the second deck from that day, Panda. It's in whatever was the second deck for that day. I don't remember which one that was. I think it was Frozen, Timo. Alright, so we have begun assembling the thing we actually want to make. Now we just need to get efficient with it. So we need to run from here back to the hub. And then once we get it back to the hub, we can start worrying about packing it efficiently. How's this game shaping up? Excellent question for Bavarial. We've actually played this one before, so I had some experience with it before taking it for a sponsored segment tonight. It's fun. It's really good. My wife's played a ton of it. A bunch of subs picked it up last time they played it and played more than I did, so. I like it. I like it a lot. If you're into a chill optimization game, there's a lot of optimization games similar to this that get tedious with the amount of things that they make you optimize, and I really feel like this game does a stellar job of giving you things that feel satisfying to min-max without having really tedious bits to them. Found a sweet mix of things. Like I like that I could just like, okay, I don't like if I had to min-max the resources. Yeah, exactly. I'm interested in managing this as the end as opposed to managing the money to do this. Like if I had to like min-max like how my conveyor belts are positioned and stuff like that, I find those types of optimizations real annoying. From a personal perspective. I know other people enjoy it, but I just really don't. Especially once you're like, okay, I place half the conveyor belts, but actually I realize now that I want them in different configuration, and if I remove them, I have to pay for more resources. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's nice to be able to be like, okay, I'm just gonna select and blow this up. Oh, I could use one of the fancy compact mergers. How do I do that? Oh, it's so fancy. Look at that, chat. Look at that. All right, how close are we to upgrading mixing and painting? We are nowhere near upgrading mixing and painting, so I probably want to build 2 or 3 more of these combinations to pack this conveyor belt in. That is really not a model of efficiency. And while we only need 1,600 of them for this level, we need 20,000 to upgrade our extractor here. I like that this game, like, when you look at it, it feels like it could be like a pseudo idle game, but I feel like it does a good job of like giving you a level goal, but then also giving you these to work towards. So like, once you're sufficiently happy with achieving like your rate to acquire your level, you can like, okay, I'm gonna go work on my upgrades for a little bit while I wait for that to farm. So there's like always something to be doing. It's not like a set it and forget it type game. Alright, so how do I want to produce blue and green? I actually have another green here, which I think I'm going to use this green this time through. Maybe I build a couple of teal producers up here. Oh, that doesn't work, right? Because I need to get an output from here. Yeah, this is the soundtrack from the game itself, and it's great. Big agree, it is great. Okay, we've acquired teal. It's a good, like, not only is like the music itself good, but like it's very fitting for like what the game is doing. Like it sets the mood very nicely. All right, and now I want to set up a couple of painters. More efficient one. It's so fancy, chat. The speedrun we watched was 20 minutes to get to level 8. That's crazy. What level are we on? Are we on 10 at this point? The thing that says my level probably says my level back in the middle. That's hub, level 10. Alright, we're at level 10, but we've also been playing for an hour and 20 minutes, so... Speedrun sounds very silly. Keep forgetting I have the compact merger. So we're like halfway to efficiency at this point here. I need looks like I need to about double this, so I need to have 2 more producers to pack this all the way in. Do we want to start making these? Oh wait, I don't have the joiner yet, do I? I need the joiner tool to make these ones, I think. So we need to level up before we can start working on them. So maybe I do want to get these more efficient. We keep getting slightly wider with how we're building these here. Tunnels are the same speed as conveyors. Yes. This is the old tunnel into a tunnel into a tunnel. If I'm adding another painter in here, I probably want to do it from this direction. Although we're about to level up, so let's wait and see what we're gonna acquire here. We might get the you can now combine shapes with the combiner. Okay, with the combiner tool, I think we're as efficient as I want to get here, because I can start working on this abomination. I think this is about where we stopped last time we played this, because I wasn't doing as quite long variety segments. So I think we leave this at 5x here. We're like 5/8 efficiency. Last time we played, I feel like painters were slower. Yeah, I think we took longer. We took longer to get our mixing and painting online last time. Yeah, that's true. So I need to decide what do I want to speed up. There's some value. Yeah, like if you look at my upgrades here, so like all of these are running at 4x right now, and this is currently only at tier 2. So like it's only running at 3. So it might even be worth skipping the level here for a bit to like focus on working on these. That being said, I could get some of these going. Yeah, you could split conveyors into 2, and you can merge 2 back into 1. Yeah, painting's the bottleneck. This needs 25k to upgrade, and this only needs 1.8k to level. So maybe I get like a small amount of these going, and then shift to working on these red. This is an actual shape, right? I just have to cut it, color it separately, combine it again, if I recall. This looks like Factorio. You may or may not be. I don't remember if this is an actual shape on the map. Yeah, I think I might have to make it. This has some parallels to Factorio, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut things in half anyway, so I might as well just build it. You build it, they will come. The shapes of the map are procedurally generated. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Right where? Oh, it's here, right? Hey, it's even by green. I thought I saw them. I thought I saw. Okay, so I need the tops green, and I need the bottoms. I need the bottoms teal. So I need to mix some colors for the bottom in addition to chopping the shape up. So what's the best way to do this? I probably want to get... Yeah, I was actually thinking about that, Covern. It could be wrong to start with the full shape. There is over here I've got circles and stars. It might be faster, and there's blue and green here. It might be faster to start with them separate, cut, rotate them, and then paint them, recombine them. I think that might actually be the case. What happens if something's already green and then I paint it blue? Does it turn blue or does it mix them? I think it turns blue, right? If you paint something a second color, it doesn't mix the colors. Turns blue. Okay, so what are we doing? Let's do... All right, so these are both circle tops now. Step 1, I have acquired circle tops. Step 2 is paint said circle tops green. You think I want to paint first? Yes, that is better. That's better. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's the wrong way, right? Yeah. Okay, we have acquired green circle tops. Now... I actually probably want to use these two to make teal, paint this, cut, rotate, get these over to here to combine. So let's go this here. this here. So let me pop this out of here. Then we cut them up. And I want to rotate this clockwise and this counterclockwise. Is that right? Did I do that right? Let's find out. I did. I did that right. All right, so now I have those shapes pumping out of both of those. So then I need my combiner. Need my two combiners like right here. Okay, and then my hub's down over here. All right, so we've accomplished a shape, chat. It's the most complicated shape we've done to date. And I should probably jump this through here. Funnel that right on in. Alright, I don't know how efficient this is gonna be once it stops being backed up. That's more efficient than I was expecting it to be. I assume we're basically... This whole messed up apparatus is technically producing them two at a time, huh? So it looks like we're at like a quarter efficiency here. Do I want to double the efficiency on this before starting on red? Feel like I could go either way on that. That red shape is the bane of my existence. It doesn't look pleasant. I think the red one's gonna take us a little bit, so maybe let's go work on that. I think I remember seeing something. even make this one? Just pin it so it shows up over here. I don't even know what shape that's like based off of. Is it based off of... No, it's not that. Do I have to like combine 4 quarters to get to this? Sometimes, yeah. Woof. That's the windmill shape, yeah. Oh yeah, this here. There's a circle with it. This one. So like, we could cut this up and build it into this. We're gonna need a lot of the windmill. Yeah, I don't think I want to build one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and 1 mil corner. I'm gonna tag that spot there, and let's look around and see if we can find halves, even if we can't find a full hole. This here, yeah, there's another corner. Oh wait, yeah, there's a half. Do we just call that good and start building them? It's even on the red, it's like meant to be. Do I just dumpster the square half? Alright, what does this need to look like to... So this needs these two... So I could do this and go, okay, cut Cut. 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 Can I not flip the cutter? Does the cutter really only go in one side? That's weird. It's weird that they don't let you rotate that one. Alright, is this like the efficiency we're talking about here? We're at 7 and we need an 8th. Alright, good call. The left is the dumpster. Okay. Okay, so now I need to rotate this twice and then combine it with this. So double rotate on one street is slower than rotating each thing's horizontal once. Oh, that's a good observation. Okay. So I should technically get rid of these. Well, it depends on what your cutting speed is, right? If your cutting speed is the same as your belt. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, if your rotating speed is the same as your belt, that's true. But if they're different speeds, that's not necessarily the case. I can assure you I've done this math. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. All right, so I have 4 windmills constructed now. That's pretty, this might be the most beautiful of all of our things, huh? Oh no. Where is home, chat? All right, let's set a marker here and call it windmills. All right, where do I access my markers at? All right, hub. Okay, and then windmills is way down over here. Okay. We're parallel processing. Our processor is 4 cores, chat. All right, and now we have to input paint into these efficiently. Hello, lovely wife.
I need to tell you something.
I need to tell you something.
Well, you figured out how to pin your map, but instead of typing words, you can make the pin like for this factory. Since you're making that shape, you can just make the pin an image of the shape.
Oh, how?
Hit cancel. Hit the I. You can copy the key for it.
Okay.
You can also type in the key if you wanted to. And then paste it.
Oh, fancy. Fancy. Look at that, chat. Christy with the tips. Those are our shapes. This is my lovely wife, for those of you who are new to the channel. I assume we have mostly regulars in here tonight for a variety thing. But if you are new, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to Oglandia.
You can also, if you don't have a shape to copy the key, you can just type the key in.
Christy's played a lot of shapes. It's the best way to get rid into all of these things. It is a good game. You're not wrong.
Your factory's cute, but it could be more optimized.
Listen, were you watching when I gave the "This isn't a try-hard" shape stream speech earlier?
No.
Okay, well I did. We're just trying to have a good time, okay?
Ew, those are ugly.
You had a couple of rejects in there. All right.
Do you have tunnels yet?
I do have tunnels.
You're fine. What's the problem?
I'm just trying to figure out how I want them to look. It's already ugly. She's so mean to my factory, chat. I was actually just thinking how this was my best looking factory out of all of them. Fox wants to know if you've watched the sheep speedrun. Apparently.
Somebody should send me links to that.
You want to tag her with a link to that in Discord, Fox?
Yeah, it won't be on the... I don't have the chat loaded anywhere, so it has to be in Discord or I'll never see it.
Alright, I'm going to run these back home, and back home is way up left. Oh, we leveled up. Look at that. You have unlocked the chain extractor. Can forward resources to other extractors more efficiently.
Now you can stack your extractors like you were trying to do on the first level. You can...
Is there a better way to get my path all the way back home?
You should go from your hub.
Okay.
Straight down forever, and then go left until you run into it. Wait, but you don't have to keep on clicking. You can make it go.
The children sleeping.
That's gonna take you forever. You can make it go.
How? Oh, you could WASD. I'm building in the wrong direction. God damn it.
I can do that, but it's fine because okay, fine. Go back up that way. But now you don't know which column to be on. You just needed a marker to get yourself over there, and then you could go back up. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because you can't click and drag and make it. Once you start clicking and drag, it's going to change the direction.
Oh, she's right. I can't click and
So
drag.
just make it so that you have the marker of how far to go left, and then overwrite it going the correct way.
It's gonna take so long.
Now that I showed you the S trick. Then you know the S
Pew pew! Oh, look at that. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, alright. Whew!
Your wife's a genius.
She is very, very smart.
Don't let them go that way. Dude, just start drawing the
I feel like I need a way to build long conveyors on the mini-map. Like when you're super zoomed out. Look at how far away that hub was. Alright, we're making shapes, chat.
You're not making enough to fill your conveyor belt.
I am not, you are correct. We're only at 1/4 efficiency there. Hold on. Alright, so I have to pipe bread into these.
Well, you didn't even need new extractors.
Oh, I can just do this now.
Yeah, but you need the chain one.
But then I have to fragment this.
I mean, it's probably easier to just open new veins.
Yes. So.
Since you're being inefficient and you have each shape being made on its own multiple conveyor belts.
Wow. Since you're being inefficient, you could do it this way, I guess, she says. She's so mean to my factory, chat. You're a good little factory. I love you, factory. You're good enough for me, factory.
You can probably go over without making an extra thing.
Oh, it did go all the way over.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wait, no.
The music's really good. My steak. Good evening. This is the in-game soundtrack. It's very, very fitting. All right, so I've got a flow of red windmills going. We're not at 100% efficiency here, but it's probably good enough to get that counting up towards making that happen. We've got all of these upgrades slowly trickling in. How do I make this shape? I have to like.
You have to stack them. You have to stack them.
I must.
I think it's
This one?
yeah.
Or the stacker. Oh, this isn't a combiner, it's a stacker. Okay, so I need to stack a white circle on something that's 3/4 a circle with a square. Does this?
It has to be blue. And you want a lot of those because you can spend them to copy and paste your factory. So
Those are used up for copying and pasting. All right. I wonder if I can find the 3/4 circle with a corner.
just set that.
There's one right there. Where? I've got two. This is 2 circles in a corner. This is 2 circles in a corner.
You have to just research for a little bit. Go down. There's a whole circle.
Up and right from current position. Oh, here. We just gotta rotate it. Good eye, Volt. It's even right near blue here.
Use the
Which one?
so you can clean 'em.
What? I don't need that many. You don't tell me what I need. I need more power.
There's still a maximum.
I need more power. Eventually, our extractors and our belts will move faster, and we'll use it all up. Okay. The chain is strictly better, right?
It's not like you have like a currency resource.
Thunk, 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 thunk. All right. Is there a regular circle around here
Yeah,
somewhere?
there's one right down here. Right there.
Regular
I think
circle.
it is, and it might have a.
No, I think you're good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That kind of looked like it had a.
How close are you to your monitor, Volt? I definitely couldn't see that.
So
All right.
is this your first time making white?
Oh, how do I do white?
Well, I mean, the game tells you it's red plus green plus blue.
Oh, I have to use.
Red plus green
I
plus.
have to use all 3 colors too.
So you have to mix 2 of them and then mix that result with the third.
Okay, so
So you can mix red and green, or you can mix green and cyan, or you can mix red and cyan.
I just assumed white was the default.
Are we calling it blue? Maybe it is blue. Maybe that one's cyan. Sorry. You can mix red or green and blue to make cyan.
All right, so I need to rotate this twice regardless. So we do that. Probably want to get this painting.
Look at that. It was perfect.
Just like we drew it up. All right, so now I need to get white circles. So we'll probably build our white paint up over here.
Yeah, that's perfect because you have all 3 colors.
This is basically what I want to do, right?
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I need to do, right? I'm going to put green and red into here, and then the result with blue, and we'll get white. That's what you were saying I had to do, right? Build one machine at a time.
Look at that.
Okay, so do we want to make multiple white? Let's get one set up in building, and then we'll move along. All right, so let's get some circles from down over here. Hey, glowing hammer fist. Thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. I really appreciate that. Welcome to Oaklandia. Hope you're having a wonderful night wherever you're at. We're gonna want lots of white. Okay.
The map is endless.
What?
The map is endless. You can build as much white as you want.
Alright, and then I need to feed both parts of this into one of these.
You gotta make sure you put them on the correct side.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, you don't want the blue on top of the white, right?
Dang it! Dang it, Bobby! Dang it! Alright, so the blue's gotta go in the left side then.
So just turn it upside down, right? Yeah, that works.
Alright, it's alive, chat. It's alive! I'm sure Christy and Voltaic have played this a bunch. I'm sure they're both very cringing at my setup here.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
You're not even being efficient. You might as well just merge them with that belt.
Might as well just merge it with that belt. You're not being efficient. Well, you said I was gonna want a lot of these, right? So maybe we'll get...
You're making like one at a time.
Ah, damn it! Where'd we go? Oh no.
We're starting with competitive shapes.
Speedrunning is competitive shapes.
Just combine it for now.
Almost out of inputs.
What you gonna do now?
You did say earlier you were wrong all the time. Just ask your wife. I did. I did in fact say exactly that.
How inefficient half your belts are. You should just splice it.
Oh yeah, I can kill these, right? These are real bad.
What do you have them for?
Something really early on. I had intended to delete them when I came back later. This thing? This thing have things? Are there things? Are there things on this belt? Hello, viewer. All right, yeah, they're just really far away. Look at how efficient this shape is. Look at how densely packed they are together.
It's awful.
I'm pretty sure she is physically hurt by looking at that. All right, so let's set up another white painter.
I wish I could show you how pretty my factories are.
We technically have all of these collecting. Oh, I don't have any gray circles collecting.
You only need 5 more.
And then I'm sure there's another gray circle under this, though, right? So I should probably get a nice, healthy concentration of gray circles going in. All right, let's find some gray circles and pack a belt.
They're right there. You need the little corner pieces. We have a lot of them.
Do I need the little corner piece? That's a good question. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you might as well just. But you can be really efficient with the chainer. Just make one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nope, that's not.
No, you can still chain like you can push to them from the side.
Oh really? That's insane. Whoa! Look at that, chat. It's a thick belt. Thick load of circles right there. Look at that, we're at 100 out of 2,000 already. I think we'll just leave this as efficient as they are right now. They're pretty perfect.
Okay. Whatever you do. Why would you even bother opening more?
What?
You can do your own. Just remember, I'm better at this than you.
Just remember, I'm better at it. I have no doubt. There's not a doubt in my mind. We are not being particularly efficient.
It's just so ugly.
It's functional is the word you're looking for.
You have to rotate them.
What? Oh, I forgot to rotate that. Yeah, good call. Alright, so we did that. I need to set up another set of white now. And these circles, there should be enough of that I can split off of here, right? Think so?
Yeah.
Hey,
How
you-
backed up you are.
I think that's gonna unback up once I put a second one in, though.
That's okay.
Okay. You think I can just split this?
I'd have to see what level you're on them. It's just math. So like, you're
My mixing and painting is gonna hit 4x speed here soon.
yeah, but you're
None of these are gonna.
F. So you need equal numbers of things if they're all the same.
They may not be efficient, but they seem happy. God bless. Alright. Yeah, okay, I'll split these off.
I mean, you could do it for a little bit until it gets
That's true.
until you upgrade your stuff. Because until you max everything out, everything's always gonna be unequal.
Okay, then I need another painter here.
I hate it. I hate it.
Are you in physical pain yet?
Well, It's so... Like, there's a way to do this where you don't need 85,000 tunnels and everything going every which way.
Why is everything placed so irregularly and spread out apart? Because I
That's
want it.
insane! Alright, I think before you're done streaming tonight, we should just show them my pretty factories.
How do I do that? I have to log into your Steam?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not hard.
Should we do that? Should we show Christy's pretty factories to show you what professionalism looks like?
I hate it. Now you gotta leave it. It's so pretty, honey.
I think it's gorgeous. The irregularity is more realistic. Plus, I had to upgrade. Upgrade. What in this? Alright, that's just a combiner, right? That's actually not that bad. It's just yellow.
There's a yellow circle on top of a red star.
Oh, our painter's almost gonna level. We're exciting. Ooh.
Oh, look at all these stackers you gotta do.
Okay, so these are already going. So I probably want to do this before I do this, right? Because getting this to 6x is probably more important than getting this to 8x first. Because these are already working towards 6. You probably want to keep the speeds close, ideally, right?
Yeah, because otherwise it's more annoying than anything. Yeah, you need more white paint.
Yeah, remember that time I said I needed more white paint? I shouldn't split it?
But
It'll be okay.
everything's a different, like you have weird speeds right now.
It'll be okay.
In theory, you should match the number of machines, but when everything's running at a different speed, that's the wrong one.
I don't know why they don't just upgrade it. There shouldn't be 2 of them. Probably a piece of feedback to give. They just replace or make
You
the
can
new
join
one
the Discord server.
Make the new one the default. Default. Alright, so we need red and green.
You needed more paint mixers. You probably didn't need more veins. You could have split them off. But it's also super easy to just make a new build.
Can't you mass produce? I'll split in 3 lines you have, rather than have more. Yeah, you technically could. It's about the same though. Yeah, there's no like punishment for lack of efficiency on things like that. You're just trying to maximize the end output, not where you're coming from. I did that one just for you.
I know.
The twisty curvy there was just for you. This is art. It is art, Panda. I like that Panda appreciates where I'm coming from.
See, you're already back.
One of my math degrees is an art degree, thank you very much. I am painting in shapes here. It's gorgeous. Alright, so now I want to start making these things. We need 30,000 of them, so let's make a lot. This actually isn't too bad, right? We just need purple. I guess we need white paint. White paint kind of sucks. There's a guy who makes pixel art using the Shapes.io minimap. That's fantastic.
I want to link to that too.
Alright, so I need set up this.
What are you setting up? Oh, the shape. Sorry, get flagged on YouTube now.
Why?
Because I sound just like the television show.
You said-
What are you looking for?
Circle, square, near 3 colors. This is circle, this is square, this is 3 colors?
Yeah. I don't like building so close to the hub though, because it gets so congested so quickly. But you do you.
I feel like saying mixing white paint's not too bad.
I won't say that my factory is perfect because I still only have the same one from the very first time I played. So right around the hub is a hot mess. But as you go further out, it's very efficient.
The squares need to be a certain color. Yeah, my squares also need to be purple. So we're gonna need to mix some white, mix some purple, color, and then combine. I can do this.
But you could also do the math and determine how many you need based on your speeds.
Nah.
You probably don't need 12 of them.
But I have 12. Why not have 12 of them? What's going on, Ravish? Good evening. The tier 5 upgrades make me want to take a break every time I see them. I don't know if we're gonna unlock those tonight. We're only gonna get to 4. 4 is not too bad here. This is just a combine. Okay, I made white ones. Compared to my usual, this is like pretty efficient. All things considered, that's pretty good. All right, so I need the circles to be white. I need the squares to be purple. All right, so let's get white circles going. We're almost at our level up here. Grab some circles from over here. I'm not quite sure what that means, Abyssal Walker. Day 9 without Jeff's magic. Hope you're having a good evening wherever you're at. So I need to make some purple over here for these squares. Hey, Evening Horizon. Count right on up there. This is still slowly going. It's getting there. This is probably too close, actually. Just delete that and put this down here so I can have room to split it. Maybe I just put it this way, actually. But I gotta paint with these anyways. I've been sucked into Runeterra. Runeterra is great. I've enjoyed Runeterra a lot. I'm hoping that I can keep a mix of doing variety and Runeterra stuff after November too. We'll see. I'm interested to see what the feedback is on people who are subbing for variety versus Runeterra if it looks sustainable, and I might adjust my balance and do a little bit more Runeterra and a little bit less variety. Well, we'll see. I'm definitely not gonna axe the variety segments altogether because I've been enjoying them. We'll see. The volume of each might be subject to adjustment depending on what feedback looks like at the end of the month. Like for October, I think I plan to do 6 variety days a week and 5 Runeterra, and I might swap that. We'll be an all shape stream. Full-time shape streamer now. Hey, Can's right. Thanks for the sub gifty. I appreciate it. Hey, look at that, chat. We're so far ahead of the curve. We, like, already got these purple box things, like, lined up and ready to go. We're so good at this. So I've got 2 things of white circles. I've got 1 thing of purple boxes. Let's get 1 more purple box going, I think. You do have 90% of the shape's viewership. That's accurate. Yeah, honestly, like, it's funny, like, playing some, like, non-card games, like, especially compared to, like, Hearthstone and Arena, like, it's kind of eye-opening, like, how much, like, AAA video games cost and how much content you get out of them for what they cost compared to the predatory games. Alright, so now I need to combine these together. Satisfactory. That is not one that I've played. How much micro level does it get into, I guess, is a good question. Because someone, after we played this last time, a few people recommended Factorio, and I really wasn't a fan of Factorio because of the amount of micromanaging that it required you to do to actually, like, get to the resource management part of the game. I feel like this game does a good job of, like, getting you to the end game without bogging you down in little stuff in between. Alright, so that's backwards. It puts things into perspective when you spend as much time as you ordinarily spend on 3 playsets of Magic Rares, getting a full, professionally written, acted, and animated story. Yep. That lasts like 30 plus hours. Hello,
Yeah,
baby
you
girl.
needed some help.
You're up late tonight. I know. Hi. Oh, there's a smile. There's a smile. Hi, baby girl. Your bow is very pretty. It does match your outfit. You're right. Chat can't see her behind your ugly name. Are you gonna take her? Finish the spell. Hang out with mom. Yeah. Babies are great. Buy them stuff.
Should I buy her? Should we buy things for Sadie?
All right, look at that. We have acquired a thing.
Good job, honey. You did it. He figured it out.
Does this physically hurt you to watch?
He figured it out, Haley.
All right, so I have another set of these built already. So I get to do this.
You should have put the one over there to the new one. Now it needs to. He figured it out. Did you see it? He did. He figured it
All right. We probably need more efficiency on that. Oh, that's an HDMI cord.
Dad,
We
it's
learning how
right-
your hands
it's
work?
Right in the place where I can grasp.
Only 12,000 more if we round down. And we need 30,000 on here. We probably want to get this belt to max efficiency, huh? Seems like we're going to want a lot of those. Hey, Can's right. Thanks for the 10 months. Hey, appreciate it. Welcome back. You trying to eat my hand? My hand delicious? Yum, 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 yum. All right, I think for the last segment, the last little bit here, we're gonna go ahead and call this a night on my setup here. We got pretty far into this. We're gonna let your mommy show off her factories. Because her factories are way more efficient and beautiful than your father's.
You can do the cooking. Oh look, the update's coming in 5.5 hours, honey.
There's a big update coming with wires, Haley. Wires. All right. Where are the webcam large? Nope, that's the other one. Sponsor scene. That's the one I wanted. Hey, Rhino. Thanks for 11 bucks. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Let's get Christy. And I'll log out of my Steam so she can sign in.
Hey, you see you? Do you see you?
Change account.
Dad, I want you. Dad.
Let your mama log in. Oh. Who's the babyest girl? Are you the babyest girl?
Oh, I don't like this.
Who is baby? You are baby?
Let's see if that works. It might not work, I'm not sure. I'm nervous that chat's gonna, like, tell me I did a bad job.
Have a good night, kids, right?
Is chat gonna be mean? Tell me I did a bad job?
Probably. Voltaic's got his notepad out. He's ready to jot down some stuff for you, get you prepped for the wires update in the morning.
Why isn't it working?
Steam is refusing to log in, apparently. Let's try to launch it.
Squiggly, isn't she? Put her back on the big screen.
Oh. Who's that baby? Who's that baby on the TV? Who's that baby on the monitor?
Haley's almost 4 months. What's the date today?
Almost 4 months. Yep.
I'm receiving the message from Steve.
Do you have an email? Yeah, you'll have an email with the code. Steam has security, honey.
You're lucky I brought my phone down.
The Jone, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Ooh. Success. All right, let's see her shapes, chat. Let's see her beautiful, beautiful shapes. I assume it cloud saves. Christy has 55. Your shapes IO files conflict with the ones stored in the Steam cloud. Download to this machine.
Will it overwrite your game?
Yeah, I think it might.
Will yours be in the cloud?
Level 21.
So once you get to higher levels, it just gives you random shapes because there aren't actually levels built out. So like, look at this shape that I was on.
Wow, is my computer is it chugging? Good golly! All right, it's catching up. All right, you can guide. Go ahead. Tell the chat.
But I want to show you how complicated the shapes get. It's randomly generated, so it just does something silly.
That is quite a level.
So yeah, this part's kind of a hot mess. But if we go out far enough, like
look at all of her pins down the right side there, chat.
like, ooh, this one's real good.
Look at that efficiency.
Look at it. So here's our paint production.
Are you okay? You're okay. You getting hungry?
And here's our painting production.
Our painting production.
I
That
think this
is.
one's pretty good too.
Look at that efficiency, chat. Look at there's a gorgeous factory. Not quite as gorgeous as you, Haley girl, but you know.
It's so pretty.
We'll do,
oh wait,
we'll
where's
do
the best one? There's a really this one. It's been a while since I played.
When I said Christy has played a little bit of Shapes, I meant a little bit of Shapes. And by a little bit, I mean a ton.
Great.
You think it's time to go eat? Oh,
Oh.
there's some lines.
Told you we had to go far away.
Does that say 380k on the left? It does. She's 390k, in fact. She's bumping them in.
Oh, wait, that's the hub.
That's the hub.
Or over here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This makes sense.
I need you to come over and fix the massive tangle of cords coming out of my PC.
Look at the shape that it's
What
making.
on God's green earth?
So we had to. This one was really cool. I mean, like, look at it.
Look at it go. Look at it go.
It's like multi-tiers. Like, we just started with a shape and then we just snipped it up and we combined it back together and we painted it. And
Wicked said, thank you for the 3/4 of the year. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
isn't it
Thanks
beautiful?
for keeping me around.
Look at this. All of this makes one shape. Makes this single little belt of shape. All of this. This whole thing built from scratch.
So this is Shapes. Again, this was a sponsored segment. If you want to check them out, Christy's obviously played a ton, and she wasn't sponsored to play it. It's our second time doing it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a really great, like, very relaxing game where you have, like, a goal to accomplish, and you're not, like, feeling stressed as you minimize and maximize on that goal. Like I said, compared to some other games like Factorio, I like that you don't need to micromanage the resources surrounding like belt constructed and factory construction and stuff like that. So if you're looking to check it out, you can check it out on Steam. I have a link for it there. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, it'll be in the YouTube video description. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll be back again tomorrow morning with some more Legends of Runeterra. And then what are we doing for variety tomorrow night? It's tomorrow night Psychonauts, I think. Yes, we are playing a puzzle platforming game called Psychonauts tomorrow night, which is a throwback, I am told. I believe it's a little bit of an older game. We're going to do some Runeterra tomorrow morning. We're going to do some Horizon Zero Dawn on Saturday and Sunday night. And then if you are... where'd my thing go? Forums.google.com. If you are one of my wonderful Twitch subs, and you have not already done so, what I am doing each week is I am letting folks who are subbed vote based on what variety playthroughs they would like to see returned week to week. So right now, it looks like next week we're going to at least be going back to doing Zelda, Hades, and Baldur's Gate. I might also do Horizon Zero Dawn. We'll see how many new games I have in the queue to get on, but my goal is to do at least 3 playthrough continuations each week based on what the sub community wants to vote for to see return. And then we'll also do 2 to 3 new games as well. I don't know that we're going to be done with Morrowind necessarily, but it won't be every week. So I think part of my plan is I would like to at least finish the main storyline in Morrowind, but maybe ones that don't get voted for we'll do like once a month or once every other week too. Because I don't think, like, for instance, if we look at the stream queue right now, Shapes is done, Baldur's Gate is done, and then like Fatal Core is a sponsored thing that's actually not an evening segment, and we're gonna do Psychonauts tonight. So like I only have 2 other new games for next week, so maybe we'll do 4 variety playthrough continuations. So we'll see. And again, if you have a game that you would like to see played in a variety segment, you can find the submission details there on my website. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night with some more variety stuff. Yeah, Hellblade looks sweet. That's another one I'm looking forward to. So I projected a couple of variety submissions. So again, I'm mostly taking things that are of interest to me. So Undertale is sweet, that can be tough. All right, neat. All right, peace, folks. Everybody stay safe out there, wherever you're at in the world.